So next we are starting with human resource development. Human resource development is part of human resource management only. It's also known to be as a subset of human resource management. The human resource development, as its name says, it includes the development of the employees working in the organization. Human resource development is the framework for helping employees develop their personal and organizational skills, knowledge and abilities. It is a part of human resource management which actually deals with the management of employees, but as far as development is concerned, development deals with the development of employees in context to their personal and organizational skills. It also helps them to develop their knowledge and abilities. It is a set of systematic and planned activities which generally organization design or HR department design for their members with the necessary skills to meet the current and the future demands of the organization. So in this, basically employees are developed to satisfy the individual goals, organizational goals and the societal goals. Now, from where actually this human resource development concept came or emerged? Because when the employees, those who are working in an organization, they need to extend beyond the training classrooms. Because as far as training is concerned, training means to develop an employee in a one particular skills. Whereas when we talk about development here we try to develop an employee not only in a one particular skill but also in various other areas like their personality, their communication, their leadership qualities. Human resource development includes the coaching of employees, working in a group, as well as problem solving techniques of the employees. Now, over a period of time, organizations started realizing the importance of employee development. They started feeling that yes, employees not only want the training in a one particular area, but the overall development of an employee is also necessary. So this concept actually organization has started implementing in their organization. And automatically when an employee is developed, when training is there, so there was a need for a structured career development of the employee. So when an employee comes to an organization, he joins an organization. So it is a demand of the day to develop them, for their retention in the organization. Now, what are the various functions this human resource development performs? This human resource development, as its name says, it consists of one major part or one major function of an HRM is development of an employee. So the first major function which human resource development perform is training and development of employees. Another one is organizations development, and next is the career development. Now, coming to the first function of training and development, training means improving the knowledge, skills and attitude of employees for the short term, particularly to a specific job or a task. As I've already said, training is also for a specific function, that is to train a one particular employee to perform or to do a work on MS Excel or MS Word or on a particular machinery. Whereas development is preparing for future responsibilities while increasing the capacity to perform at a current job. So it not only includes working on an MS Excel or MS Word or on a one particular machine, but this includes the overall development of an employee, which includes the management training as well as the supervisors development. That means we try to prepare an employee for the top management job of an organization. Then the next function is organizational and career development. So organization development, so when the employees of an organization is developed, automatically organization development will be there. But organization development is a process of improving an organization's effectiveness and members' well-being through the application of behavioral sciences. It focuses both on micro as well as the macro level. Micro level on the individual, that is the internal management of the organization. Macro means outside the organization world, that is at a major level, government policies, rules, regulation, physical policy, monetary policy, employees, what other organizations are giving to their employees, what other government agents are doing for the betterment of the employees of the society. So HRD basically plays the role of a change agent. Then the third function which human resource development performs is a career development. So career development is ongoing process by which individuals progress through series of changes until they achieve their personal level of maximum achievement, which includes the career planning and career management. Career planning means when an employee joins an organization, he always wants to know, yes, what organization has in its mind for his development. Like he has joined one particular department, one particular designation, say after so many years, or after how many years that employee will be getting promotion, what will be the areas of authorities and responsibilities of that employee, and how the organization or what the organization plans are for the management of that person's career. Now, coming to the next topic of human resource development, that is what are the various challenges which HRD faces nowadays. First, the demographic profiles of the respondents, demographic profile of the employees is changing. Competition is growing day by day in the economy. Skill gap is eliminating, and there is a need for lifelong learning in an organization because of the lot many competition in the market. There is a need for organization learning. Now I have shown I am showing you here a framework for the HRD process, which is basically a diagrammatic representation of HRD process. Now first of all, we assess need, why there is a need of HRD, why there is a need to develop an employee in an organization. How do we plan, how do we design this HRD, then how do we implement it, and finally how do we evaluate it. Now first of all, we assess the needs. Yes, what are the particular areas in which employee development is required, what are the particular areas or the departments of an organization where development is required. On the basis of the need assessment, we prioritize the need, we give numbers to them. Yes, this is the first basic requirement we need to work upon, and after this particular need we'll work upon this particular need, then this particular need, and so on. And after prioritizing the need, we design the development program. We define objective first of all, then we develop a lesson plan, and accordingly we acquire material within the department or outside the department. Acquire material, and after acquiring the material, after checking out the requirements of an organization, we select the trainer or the leader. This trainer or leader we can select from within the organization itself or from outside the organization. Then when we select this particular leader, we basically tells him, here these are the basic requirements of an organization through which, or on the basis of which, or these are the outcomes actually we want from an from that particular trainer. Then we select various methods and techniques of development of employees, or training techniques we also look for, like on the job development methods, off the job development methods, rotational methods, stimulation exercises, management by objectives. There are so many techniques we have already you must have already studied in training and development techniques. And then after selecting the methods or techniques of the human resource development, we schedule the program, we chalk out a particular program. Yes, this is how we are going to organize this development program for the employees, and on the basis of the need identification of the employees, we prepare a particular group of employees who will be attending that program. And then the next step is implementation of that designing program, that is delivering the HRD program or intervention. And then after delivery happens, we check or we evaluate. And evaluation is a most important stage here, because this is the stage from where we actually get to know, yes, whatever planning we had in our mind, whether we got the result according to that, or still there is something missing. So for that particular purpose, we select the evaluation criteria. Accordingly, we determine the evaluation design, and we conduct the evaluation of program or intervention by filling up the questionnaire, by taking their interviews, by checking their behavioral patterns, and then accordingly we interpret the results. Yes, these are the output, or these are the results of this HRD process. And then next we have difference. So there must be a question in your mind now, okay, what is the difference between human resource management and human resource development? As in the beginning of this particular session only, I said human resource development is just a subset of human resource management. So human resource management refers to the application of various principles of management Post-COP, you already heard about, you have already studied about planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, coordinating, budgeting. So human resource management is basically application of all these management principles in terms of employees. Whereas the human resource development means a continuous development of the employees working in the organization for the betterment of the organization. So human resource management is a function of management, whereas human resource department or HRD falls under the umbrella of HRM. So HRD is one of the subset of HRM. HRM is a reactive function because it attempts to fulfill the demand that arise, while HRD is a proactive function which work after taking into the demands of the employees. So we try to train them, we try to develop them only when we have an idea ki yes, these are the requirements of the employees in the organization. Then we have human resource management is a routine process. It's going on a regular basis, and it's an administration function. Whereas human resource development is an ongoing process. Human resource management is a routine function. The basic objective of human resource management is to improve the efficiency of employees, whereas the basic function of human resource development is to develop the skill, knowledge and competency of the workers. Human resource development is an organization oriented, whereas HRM is basically an independent function, and human resource management is concerned with the people only, whereas human resource development focus on the development of the entire organization. Human resource management is a subset of the entire management process of an organization, whereas HRD is a subset of human resource management. Up till now, from the discussions, it has made very clear that human resource management is a wider concept, whereas the human resource development is a very, very small concept which only covers the one function of human resource management, that is development. Human resource management manages and develops the human elements of an organization in its entirety on longer term basis, whereas human resource development focuses on those learning experiences which are organized for a specific period to bring about the desired behavioral changes. Human resource management takes decision on HRD plans. So whatever plans are there from an HRD point of view, human resource management department take decisions on the basis of that only, whereas HRD depends upon the decisions of HRM. So in a nutshell, or the crux of all these PPTs related to human resource development clearly says human resource management is at the center, has HRD as in its center, whereas HRD's cooperation is important for overall success of HRM. HRD has to work within the realm of HRM, and therefore its objectives should be in tandem with the broader objectives of HRM. Thus, HRM and HRD are interdependent. At any point of time, we just cannot say that HRM is more important and HRD is not, or HRD is important, HRM is not. No. For the betterment or for the better functioning of the HR department in an organization, developed human beings are required, and for the development of employees, management of employees is very much required. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.